Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you have a fantastic day. Today we're doing Freecell Games 70, 71 and 72. For the instructions on how to play Freecell, please have a look at the description. I'm going to show you how I think about playing Freecell and what I look for before I make moves and what have you. So, let's get into it. Alright, so the 9 comes across to the 10, pretty straightforward. I'm looking at this and I'll go 6 and 6, so they both will go to the 7s. I think that's worth doing. Ace goes up, 6 there, 5 comes across here. Alright, so we've got a red 3 here, which could be a black 3 there, black 5 down there. I'm going to do that because I'm trying to clear a column. So black 5 there, so that makes all that sense. Actually, if I move the jack up here, I can move this 7. Nope, it's not going to let me, but I should be able to move this 7 to that 8. Got the 2 coming across here. Now, what have I got? I'd like a black 8. Where are the black 8s? So one black 8's there, and the other black 8's here. So, if I move that, I'm going to move this across to here, the jack down, king up, then I can move the black 8 across and the 7 across. So I've still got the column problems at ace, but we'll worry about that at a later date. So I can clear this row and get the 3 down. So king over to there, queen onto the king, 10 onto the jack, and the 4 across, bringing the 3 down and get the 2 across to there. So I'm in a better position than I was. I'm going to put this 6 up for the moment and put the 9 across. What I should be able to do is 3 and 3 to get the 9. So this won't let me do it, but if I do the 3 and 3 and then the 3 back, that lets me do that. So that gets me that full column done. If I've got a red 2 by some miracle, you know, that'd be the full column. Alright, so what else can we see? We're gonna work on this column because I think it's worth it. So king across here. Queen up. 8 up, 9 across, jack across, 10 across, and 8 across to there. So now I would like a red 7, which is here, but I've got a lot of work to do to clear some of this backlog in here. So I'm going to put this king across, queen up, there I'm going to put this 8 on the 9. So what have I got? Can I move that 7? Nope. So 3 across there, 7 across, that's to there. I can move the 3 across here. I'm actually going to put the 3 spades up, because if I move this 3 here, this 10 goes across, and now I can bring this queen down and the jack across. Alright, so obviously I'm looking for a couple of 2s, so there's a 2 here, and there's a 2 here, so the 9 and the 7 go across there, so that's pretty good. I'm going to put the 4, 5, 2, so that gets that up. Now I think it's just this 6 here. It's not going to let me. Oh, it is letting me move the king. So there you go. There's game 70 completed. Alright, let's do game 71. What can we see? We can see the 4 comes onto the 5 and the 3 comes onto there. That gets that ace up. Yeah, let's do it. So 4 over there, 3 here. Get the jack across here. Now, if I put that 10 up, the 10 comes across, the 9 comes across. I'm not sure that that's overly helpful. I'm going to flip these two around because it just gets me the jack, because it gets that red 10 across. Right, so the 10 comes across here, the 9 comes across here. I now have a 6 that I can put over here, and I can now move this queen over there and the 9 to there. Alright, so I'm just looking my way through this at the moment to see what I've got. So if I was to put the 6 up, the 8 would come across to this 9, The 2 and the 2 would go up. The 3 could come across to this 4. The 7 would go onto there. Then I'm stuck with a 10 and a 4. Black 8. Where's the black 8? So I'm going to do the 5 here, black 8, then the 7 down, and I can bring this 5 back down. I'm going to move this queen up because that gets me this 5, and the 4 comes across. 4 comes across. Okay, so 999 queen. So if I move this 6 across over to here, the ace will go up and the jack will come onto this queen. So I'm happy to do that. I can bring this queen down, bring the jack across. I now bring this 10 across. There's 2 of clubs dead to me at the moment, and the 9 comes across here. So I can move this black 6 up. The 8 comes across here. I can bring this 3 across to here and the 2 across. Okay. What else can we see? What I really like about this game is every game solvable. Doesn't mean I'm going to solve them, but every game should be solvable. So, where's the ace? So that's an ace there. Where's the other ace? The ace is here. So if I move this 10 across and the king up, it gets that ace for a start. Alright, so what are we looking at? 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 10, 4 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 5 there. I'm going to put this across here. I still haven't got a 2, which is in this column, but I should be able to move this now. 6 goes up, 2 goes up. Right, so 9 comes across here, 8 comes across here. I can put the 5, actually put the 5 up, so I can put the 4 up. So I'm looking at this 3 of spades here. So I need to move this 7, this 10, this king, this 10, and then I can bring this 8 down and the 7. And now I've got this 7 here. So hopefully the king moves, and it does. Alright, so that's game 71 completed. And let's do game 72. Play. Right, so the ace and the 2 went up. I can move this 5 across, which I'm going to do. I'm going to move this 4 across. Now this 6 will go to the 7, but do I want to do that? I can put the 7, 7, queen across. I'm putting the 2 7s up and the queen across for the moment. What I will do is I'll now put the jack up, because that will put this 8 onto the 9, the red 7 down and the black 7 down. I can now move this red 6 and the black 6. The jack will come across here, queen across, jack down, 10 across, 2 up, and I can move the 3 of diamonds onto the 4. I've got the 2 of spades here. Where's the other ace? Ace is there. I'm going to move this 8, because I'm going to put this king up, this king across, 4 up. The reason I put that king is so I can get to this queen. Alright, so what are we looking at? I can put the 2 of hearts up. Is that going to be, what's the way to go? I'm thinking of putting the 3 of spades up here, 5 across, 4 down. I can then put the 3 of spades and the 4. 9 comes across here, 8 comes across here. I can put the 4 up, the 5 up, and that gets rid of that 5 out of that column. Now I can put this king across here, 2, 10 across, 9 across. I need to get that 4 of hearts. 4 goes onto there, 8 goes onto the 9. I said 4 of hearts, but it was a 3 of hearts. So the 3 of clubs are somewhere. It's in this column, and it's going to not move that. So I'm going to move that. Queen will go across there. King across. 5, 6, 9. Okay, so I could put the 9 across there. Jack up, jack across, 7 up, and that should be the puzzle done. Hope you enjoyed this. I certainly had some fun, and it wasn't too taxing today. Till next time, bye for now.